All right, so the second day of the winter session of the Parliament has commenced, but on the right side of your screen, as you can see, the protests have continued with the Congress over there gathering, holding banners of Stop S.I.R. Let me take that forward with Arun, who's also on the broadcast with us. So, Arun, taking that forward, the Congress party also seems equally adamant to be hell-bent on persuading for a discussion on the S.I.R. exercise.
Well, that's right. We just saw Lok Sabha resuming there, and Muralidhar Mahal, who is the Civil Aviation Minister, he was speaking, and that was happening amidst the protest of the opposition leaders. We could really hear the voices of the protesters in the back of when he was speaking about the discussion on the S.I.R. And we just witnessed, Akanksha, a few minutes back, a protest of the opposition leaders outside the parliament at the Makar Dwar of the new parliament. All of them, including Rahul Gandhi, were present in that protest. Again, the demand is very much same, that they want discussion on the election commission's special intensive revision of electoral rules. But as we've been discussing, that the government hasn't said no yet, which means that it is still under consideration. But that's the point which opposition parties are not able to understand, because see, we have seen Akhilesh Yadav was speaking about Uttar Pradesh, saying that how BLOs are committing suicide in the state, and there is smear campaign which is being run by BJP in the state, where he says that a specific community, Muslim communities, votes being cut. He is also alleging that an IT company has been hired by BJP to do all these things. They have a list of all of their voters, etc. So these are the allegations. That similarly, we have heard Mamata Banerjee was also speaking on the same line for the West Bengal, and that's probably the reason why, Akanksha, we have seen that election commission extending that window of the entire process for 7 days, because they have a
धन्यवाद महोदय। आज मैं सदन का ध्यान एक ऐसे मैं सरकार से निवेदन करूंगा कि वो SIR के मुद्दे पे चर्चा के लिए
Nothing will go on record except Ajit Kumar. You sit in, no? Doctor. Next is Dr. Fauziya Khan. Dr. Fauziya Khan.
Sir, House is not in order. House is not in order, sir.
Fauziya Khan is not.
House is not in order.
Fauziya Khan, you want to speak or not? You tell me. You speak.
Sir, I can't.
Why you are worried about them? You speak.
I cannot, sir.
Why you are interviewing?
Sir, we want to demand discussion on S.I.R. Please listen to that, sir. Please listen to our demand.
Fauziya Khan, you address to me.
On electoral reform,
You address to me.
We need a discussion on that immediately. Sir, please take discussion on S.I.R. Everybody wants that, sir. Sir, everybody is protesting for discussion on electoral reform.
Fauziya Khan, you want to speak on the subject, you speak.
Sir,
otherwise, I am going to call the next person. No, I am not going to listen to you. I am not going to listen to you other than the subject.
Sir, kindly listen.
No. Dr. V. Sivadasan.
Respected Chair, my topic is the attack of wild animal, but I believe the union government is trying to attack the voters and the people of the nation.
No, Sri.
Sir, this is
Next.
the topic,
No,
sir.
Sri. Nothing will go on record other than the subject. Sri, I am going to call the next next person, if you don't want to talk on the subject, I am going to call the other person. No, whether you have to stick to your subject or otherwise, I am not going to allow you to speak. Nothing will go on record. Nothing will go on record other than the subject. You want to talk, you talk about the subject. Otherwise, I am going to call the next speaker.
No, I am asking to you, sir.
No.
Take the initiative for the discussion on S.I.R.
No, not at all.
The wild animal attack is my topic. The government is trying to attack the people of
you
the
want to
nation
speak,
in
you
the
speak
name of
about the
S.I.R.
subject.
Sir.
I am giving you the last chance.
Wild animal.
I am giving you the last chance. If you want to speak on this, otherwise I am going to.
I am telling wild animal attack is
All right, let's quickly go back to Arun Dhata, who continues to stay with us. So, Arun, as you can see in the Rajya Sabha, similar scenes which we have witnessed yesterday in the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha both now playing out yet again. There is the chanting of S.I.R. pe charcha ho, and that's the kind of sloganeering we are seeing. As I said, it's already a 19-day winter session, one day already gone. What is it that the opposition is exactly planning?
Well, see, Kanksha, of course, we were showing in both windows, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. Both the houses have started, but we can still see that there are sloganeering which is taking place at the back. Before this, outside the Makardwar, there was a huge line of opposition leaders carrying those placards in their hands saying that stop S.I.R, we want discussion on S.I.R. So that is something which is happening, but largely what government is thinking at this point is that for them what is important is the legislative business. Last time around in the monsoon session there were 15 bills which were passed by the government amidst the protest from the opposition side. Again, that kind of situation can arise because some of the very important bills are lined up in this session by the government side. Yesterday we saw that Lok Sabha passing the Manipur GST amendment bill that has been passed in Lok Sabha. Now, of course, that will be brought in the Rajya Sabha. Along with that, excise, cess bill has also been introduced in the Lok Sabha. But there are some of the most important bills this time around. One, of course, being the atomic energy bill, which is very, very important. You will have the involvement of the private sector in that area, and therefore you need larger discussion. What are the viewpoints of the opposition leaders in that? It's a sensitive, of course, sector. So government opening up that sector for the private sector. So you need to have that dialogue and discussion from the opposition side. That's why government is saying that you need to be here, you need to participate in the debates. And then you also have the income tax FDI 100% allowance bill in the parliament. That is also important because you will have 100% FDI in the insurance sector. That will of course be a beneficial thing for the people of this country. You will have lesser premium, etc. And then of course you have the higher education commission bills. So there are few very important bills which are lined up for this session, and that's why yesterday, Kanksha, when Kiran Rijiju was saying that we have a certain important bill, we need your support to pass those bills, discussion, etc. Your demand of discussion on S.I.R is still under consideration. So, but let the House function, let the other legislative business go. But it does not seem that opposition is listening. They're very much adamant on the fact that they want discussion on the S.I.R.
All right, stay with me, Arun. I'm so sorry to interrupt you there. Need to quickly cut across.